Anyway, this is one of the GDN campaigns I've had, and somebody wanted to optimize the GDN campaign. So this is a perfect opportunity because this is in desperate need of optimization. So let's just go the whole month. But let's just probably want to do this. Well, we'll just show you the whole thing here. Um, all right, so we got. Here's what we got. So far, yeah, this thing has spent $3,200 overall, and this is not accurate. I actually got more versions than this, thankfully. Um, but yeah, it didn't. The pixel wasn't really firing correctly. But anyway, so what I want to do is, I've already pretty much like optimized as far as the ads go. But that's one thing that you want to do is look at the ads. But next thing I want to do, let me see. Well, we can go agri by agri actually. So let's look at banners right here. Actually, no, we're going to look at banners 45 women. So as you can see, I have everything divided up. So you can do it just like Facebook. You can you can target the demographics just like Facebook. You can divide up male, female, and the various genders. So these are, all right, so let's look at, these are some banners that I made from the Facebook, the images from Facebook. So now let me pull up so I can see exactly what did convert. So I need my CPV lab here. All right, so let's look at, yeah, this is it. All right, so let's look at the keywords. We'll look at this other stuff later. All right, so we don't need this and this. All right, so the main ways you can optimize with the display network is through your there's the placements. So these are the placements that converted here. So let's look at, let's make this smaller here. All right, so let's look at this. Let's see, so we'll make this very much a lot smaller. All right, so let's look at, I'm gonna do these by the ads here. But even in this horrible profitless situation, we can still find the green. All right, so let's look at, okay, we got, looks like we got one ad that can, let's make sure that's the only ad. So we got, what is this? 9873. I see 9873 over here. But I think I might have done it over here. Let's do this. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh man, why can't it stay where I want it to stay. All right, so we want keyword. All right. All right, so let's look at our keywords here. All right, so we got 9873. So we got 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay, so in this case, this one is correct. So what else do we have in these other ones? 9993, 193. No, just cuts off right there. All right, so here, let's do it like this. So 76. 5513. Nope. 5273. 273. No. All right, so none of these. So this was the only one from this ad group. All right, so this makes this easy. So yeah, so let's do this. So let me go back full for this. All right, so yeah, so let's go here. All right, so I'm gonna make this. Well, we're gonna just kill all of this. I don't think PCH converted it. Oh, PC. Oops. No PCH, yeah. All right, so we're just going to exclude these things. Let's kill those. Exclude from the ad group. And then what else here? And then everything else besides our converting. Let's do this. Everything else we're going to make like way cheaper. So we're going to. Yeah, we'll just do how many is on here. Here, maybe let's not do something. Let's do let's say the top 50. Okay, so we're gonna. Well, actually, it's easier since we only have one. Yeah, let's just do it like this. Let's just change this to let's just say 25 cents. So we don't. I mean, so if we do get traffic, we want to be super cheap. We probably won't get that much. So in a sense, almost turning off everything else, or slowing it down a whole lot. So yes, this is already 21 cents though. So here we're gonna get rid of you, dude. All right, I think the other ones. Yeah, Yeah, Washington Post converted somewhere else. So we'll keep the AccuWeather converted. All right, so we'll keep everything else. So now let's find our one that converted. And we want all this traffic right here. So we'll go like a buck. Go like a buck 50. I already got two conversions, super cheap. All right, so that's one major way of optimizing is you got to optimize your placements. So yeah, so that's that. So let's look at the other ad groups here real quick. All right, so 55 AM. I don't know if we got. I don't know if we got conversions here or not. I don't think these converted. 193, 093, 0633. I don't think these converted at all. So we can just kill this. Alright, let's see what we got here. Banners. Alright, so this is 6513. 6513. We have it here. So that's one. I think we also have it another place. 6513. Here, let's this is pblow.com. I'm just gonna oops. All right, let's see what else we got here. All right, here we go again. 6513. AccuWeather. All right, so we actually got two conversions for this. So, we know it's AccuWeather. So that's why I want to have that ad checked. So let's go here and there's AccuWeather. Where's pblow? So we're gonna do the same thing. So we're gonna chop everything else down to 25. And Actually, let's go 20. Okay, then we're gonna make AccuWeather. We'll make this, say we'll call this 70 cents. What was it? Oh, and Peebo. Peeplo. All right, here's Peeplo. We're gonna make him. Make you $1, shorty. All right, so that's that. What else? Let's go back here. Oh, I just saw some. You know, since that Peeplo thing was pretty, hold on. Yeah, that's one thing we can do because that Peeplo was like, actually, and what was the other thing? Here, let's go back here. Uh, oh, no, that's not what I want. Yeah, this is like another good thing that you can do. Okay, so yeah, so what I was thinking is like, since it did so well for that one particular thing, it's probably going to work for these two. So we'll make all the Peeplos and the other ad groups will make it $1. Um, so here we go. So we get some other Peeplo love. Now, same thing for the other thing. What was the other one? I converted. AccuWeather. We don't want to do it AccuWeather. For sale by owner. Definitely. Let's see what that is. Um, okay, so yeah, so let's look at oh, we only got it for this one ad group, I guess. I guess I already got on that. I got it for 150. So yeah. So all right. So that's that. So what else we got? Let's go back to our ad groups here. Do we do anything here? I don't think we got anything over here. Let's make sure. $63.53, $63.53. I don't think so. I don't think any of this stuff converted. So we can kill it for now. Let's make sure though. Let's see, 70, 73, 26, 93, 65, 93. Nope. Alright, so this one's dead for now. Now here's the thing, or here's one thing. It's like once you do find a good ad that really works in one of these particular groups, then if you haven't already tried it in the other age groups and gender stuff, then you can go back and maybe put the ad in and turn that ad group back on, see if you can get something. All right, so we got what else we got? We got banners. I did that one. I don't think I did this one. Oh, I forgot these. Oh yeah, I did get this. Oh no, I didn't. 8473. Let's look at um I don't think this is any of them. I don't think I saw 8473 either, so I don't think any of these converted. Let's see, 8473. This could be tedious at times. 8353. All right, so I think we're done. Yeah, so that's just nothing. All right, so now we're just down to these two ad groups. And these two ads. um, so we got everything boiled down to as far as the placements. Now, let's one other thing to look at, which I already had looked at, would be the devices. All right, so here's what we did. Oh, go back up here. All right, so here's what we do as far as devices. Okay, so this Motorola phone did well. This didn't get recorded. This is another Motorola phone that did very well. And then there's everything else. Well, no, then you got generic Android, blah, blah, blah. So right off the bat there, I mean, the only thing that's looking profitable here is the. Actually, I shouldn't say that because we can break it out by. iPhone 4, iPhone 6s, iPhone whatever. Um, but right now it's looking strongly like let's get rid of all this stuff. Um, it's looking strongly like Motorola. And we can just break it down by brand if we want. So yeah, so besides the unknown thing, Motorola is like the best by far. And this was only like Android traffic here. So I got Motorola, and then we can look at the other campaign that we used. This was with the advertorial. This was with the short landing page. The other one was with the advertorial. Um, that's kind of like that's the difference. So let's get rid of this. brand. All right, so in this case, we didn't really have the same. Yeah, mostly Motorola wasn't as good, but none of these were very good. Actually, oh, I don't, I don't think I had the. Actually, this is Facebook anyway. This doesn't matter. This was Facebook. So yeah, so basically we got Apple, Samsung, whatever. And so I can break out the models. I'll just do that. All right, so we got this Galaxy phone. Well, look, so there's one Motorola's up there. Then all this stuff is just down. So basically, based on this, you can definitely tell that the Motorola is looking good, especially these particular models. This one Galaxy model here, and I actually, how did I do this? I actually also had I had some on volume as well. I think I had on here. Had ads coming in, and it never dawned on him that we can match here. Let me show you. I hope he's not listening to this. If he is, I'm not gonna say his name, but it's very instructional. Um, Here, what do we do here? Let's see here. I don't think I've touched this for a while. Dude, like this is why you do tracking. I mean, this is what it's for. All right. So yeah. So now, once you break it out, so basically, what I'm saying here is this. So let's just say, for example, you have this 45, this thing, and off the top, it's not profitable, but when you match it, no, it's still not profitable with anything. How about this one? They, these have like nothing. Oh well, but anyway, but you get what I'm saying. Like it might be all red here, but it might work with one particular landing page. But I'm not finding it right here. Yeah. So anyway, um, so let's look at the. I just want to look at the models. We'll go brand. We'll go models, and then we'll stop. All right, so we got generic, whatever that is. All right, so we're not going to worry about generic. So we got ACC. So we got Samsung. And so we got all these different models, none of which are profitable. So we're gonna do that. What did I look for here? All right. So, oh yeah. There we go. So let's see what we got going on Apple. Okay, so we got a couple things profitable on Apple. So you could just add these iPad Mini and Gen 1 and iPad Air. You could add those. And that looks like it's about it from here. Yeah, this one HTC phone. That was it. So anyway, so I guess I must have got it from here. So so yeah, so you got this Motorola's. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, okay, well, Motorola is looking good. So basically, what I ended up doing was going back to Google, and this is still like a work in progress actually, because I just did this today. Um, but I went to campaign or is it settings, and that's not what I want. All settings. I'm gonna go to down here to where it says select mobile device. All right, so now, so there. I'm gonna show you how it was this. All right, so what I ended up doing was I just added in because I couldn't really find some of those exact Motorola models. So I just ended up adding in all the Motorola phones. Um, Actually, not all of them, but like the ones that were similar to the ones that converted. So I added those in. So a lot of the Motorola angles, and then also those Galaxy models that converted, mostly the Galaxy Mega, and I added some of the ones that are very similar to the one. Now here's one thing that you have to keep in mind. So like this was like kind of a catch-22, but so the one, let me see, this I think was this one. Let's just say this one right here. It was one of those. Now it was one I had two conversions for the other one. Like I couldn't find that exact Motorola model in Google. So which one here? Let's just say. Yeah, I can't remember which one it was, but whatever model it was, it wasn't in Google. So what I ended up doing was going down here to where it says unknown, all right, because some of those different brands like they have unknown. So I added unknown Motorola. So I was and I did actually, so I was able to cover that model. But the problem was it like had a whole bunch of other, I guess, um, either other Motorola's that just weren't doing really well. And I'll show you exactly how that went. So this was for this one. So this was today. So yeah, so this is the one I converted. This Motorola, whatever, that one. Um, Man, this is like horrible. But look at this. Like, I mean, I cut this out since then. But $242 basically got wasted on this generic Android 2.0. Like, whatever that is. All right. So when I first set this up, this was 4. I mean, this was 2.0. Okay, this was version 2.0 and above. So I changed that to version 4.0 and above, and so that got rid of that. But not before I spent like $240 something. But this is an example of how you optimize the devices. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But I think definitely, and with this in combination with the the optimization that we did for the placements, then I think we can hopefully get in the black here. So, but that's that. So that's kind of how I would approach, um, optimize those things. Now, some other things that you can do is you can go over here. Now, this is only if you have the Facebook, excuse me, the Google Pixel, the conversion tracking set up. But then you can go in here into display network and go into demographics. And so if you didn't separate out by age and gender, then you can here. And then you can just right here, you can, remove certain ages. So they have gender. And one thing to keep in mind is unknown gender. Like unknown gender is not always bad. If you look at this, like the unknown gender right here, actually converted better than the known gender. And again, this is accurate, but the females definitely did way worse than the men. And then you can do the same thing with age. So this is another way that you can optimize. Again, if you haven't already separated them, and even if you did, you could just do this on a campaign wide level. You're like, okay, we're killing. You can separate desktop and mobile. So if you have something that absolutely does not convert on mobile, but does well on desktop, you can do that. However, you can't separate desktop and tablet. All right, so tablet and desktop are going to be together, and you're not going to be able to wipe that out. Okay, so that's another way to optimize. But really, you can do it by all the mobile, um, all the mobile variables. As far as carrier, as far as device, as far as operating system, um, version, you know, screen resolution, screen size, all of that stuff. Um, but the main thing is the placements. Definitely you got to cut out the placements that don't work, and you saw how I did it today, which is basically, I mean, you can straight up eliminate. I don't want to eliminate all the other placements because you never know what else is going to convert. But what I will eliminate is the ones that have already spent more than the conversion's worth, and without getting a conversion. Then so I'll just kill all of those and just um, I still want to pick up some more placements that convert, but I want to pick them up at a super cheap price because I know that overall, it's not converting all that well. So that is pretty much that as far as GDN is concerned. But again, it all boils down to getting those redirects in. Especially if you have certain ad, you can do it by ad, you can do it by um, by model, do it by carrier, you can do it by lots of different ways. But like I said, the advantage with Google or Facebook is that um, you can still get the traffic for the same price with Google, even when you specify down to the device level. All right, any questions on that? Let's see. How many conversions do you make your mind to optimize? Definitely not one. I mean, it really depends. I mean, like if the conversions are worth, 40, $50, then I would say starting with two. Starting with two, but definitely, speaking, the more the merrier. Now, if you're doing some kind of, zip submit or email submit that pays $2 per, then I would maybe say at least, 4 or 5 maybe. But yeah, the whole idea is that you don't want to spend too much more than the payout on a particular combination. Okay, so a particular ad landing page combination, a particular um, headline, you know, headline, sub headline combination, whatever. You don't want to spend any more than the payout. So, um, think about it in those terms. Uh, how do you get yourself to take action once you already have money? I mean, you still have goals. I mean, the game don't stop. I mean, first of all, your idea of having money and my idea of having money are probably different. Like me, I feel broke. Like because I'm hanging out with people like Com, that's like $500 million. People that are worth over $100 million and stuff like that. I don't feel that I'm really all that. I really don't feel like I mean, yeah, I'm a millionaire. Yeah, I have a few million or whatever. Made some pretty decent money over the years, but I don't feel content. I don't feel so. I'm out here, grinding like I'm broke. Um, so that's one thing. Also, I have two kids, and they're expensive, and they're in the best schools. I'm already paying like 60 grand a year for their school, and they're second grade and sixth grade. College. I want my daughter to go to Harvard. That's like probably by that time she graduates, it might be close to 100 grand a year. I think right now it's like 50 or 60. So, I live in a very expensive area, so I have plenty of motivation. I have plenty of motivation. I'm not at the point where I'm like, okay, if I just stop making money today, I'll be good. I wouldn't be good. I mean, not in my eyes. I mean, I would, and I would be able to live well, very well. But as far as my own standards, I'm not nearly anywhere near where I want to be. Let's see. Greg is straightforward. No magic, just cleaning out what works. Thanks. That's what I've been doing. Appreciate it. No problem. Yeah, exactly. What you do, just eliminate the stuff that's not working, and then try to do more of what is. The GD Mobile campaign, Black Hat. I'm not sure which GDN campaign you're talking about. If you're talking about I mean, I cloak everything because I really just want to be able to control my money page and control what they see. But the refi campaign you can do white hat on Google. You can definitely do it there. Um, the Actually the blood pressure as well. You could do that. You could do that white hat. I mean, without cloaking on GDN. Oh, good. Okay, so yeah, so he's saying version 2.18. Okay, yeah, I gotta get my CPV lab updated. Let's see. When is this webinar gonna be up in a training area? No later than tomorrow. It'll be there by tomorrow. I mean tomorrow at the latest. Let's see. The grind is what it takes. People who want to keep pushing no matter what. Why is Oprah and Donald Trump still pushing? Exactly. Yeah. I mean, people that are wealthy beyond belief are still out here working. Um, yeah. I mean, plus, if you get to the point you're very that good at something, whatever. I mean, like you love it. You love what you do. Look at these athletes. They don't want to give it up. Look at Peyton Manning, noodle arm. He needs to give it up, and he's got tons of money. So I mean, after a while, it's not all about money, but um, you know, that's definitely a big part of it. Uh, George, your questions, man. I will answer it though. I will answer it. Let's see. Why do you teach courses when you can make more money running campaigns? This is this is a question I get a lot, and I'll answer it again. A isn't I can still run whatever campaigns I'm running. Like it's not going to take away from me running campaigns. Um, because guess what? I have a team. I'm not the only one working here as far as getting my campaigns running. So, you know, that's not, it's not taking away from anything. It's only adding to my income. All right. So B's, because you have to have multiple streams of income. If I just focus me just running campaigns, what happens if I get hit by a truck tomorrow? You know, I don't have any more campaigns to run. I can't run campaigns anymore. All right, that part of business is pretty much going to fall apart without me. All right, so I got to have multiple. Whereas if I have a course, if I have like this membership, or if I have something like the Cloaker, then people can buy that and keep buying it and have nothing to do with me. I could be laying in a vegetative state, and still making money. All right, so multiple streams of income, because I made that mistake when I first started making like really big money, like as far as like 40 grand, 50, 60 grand a day. People were like, well, Greg, can you do coaching? Greg, can you do an event? Greg, can you do this? Greg, can you do this and this? And I was like, no, I can't do none of that shit. I was like, that shit is a cut and pay for me. I was like, I'm making 40, 50, I'm Mr. 50K a day. Damn it. That shit is a cut and pay for me. But then when at the time, I think it was Google was really tripping, and, I couldn't promote the stuff that I was promoting anymore. I need to seriously clamp down on it. And then I was like, damn, I wish I would have done some of that coaching and stuff that the people's talking about. So, it's a form of leverage. It's a form of leverage. I mean, like, it's kind of like the Dan Kenyon model, where you get good at something and you do it really well. You make a lot of money at it. But the next step, the way you leverage that, is to make products that teach other people how to do the same thing. Because there's a huge demand for this information, huge demand. So, so that's the model. It's a way of leveraging what I'm already doing. I'm already testing all this stuff. I'm doing all kinds of tests. This is a way for me to monetize that. You know, so that's another reason as well. It's just a natural outgrowth of what I do. And because ultimately, I want this to be something that I don't have to keep doing all the time. The other thing too is that if I train other people to do what I do, then I'm multiplying myself. So then I don't have to worry about you know my own efforts of running traffic. I have other people that are producing me income as well outside of what I'm doing myself. So leverage is a huge part of it. And then finally, I actually enjoy helping people make money. It's very enjoyable. It's very gratifying. When they come to you and you change their life. It's very hard to Actually, next to making money myself is probably one of my favorite things. Is to help other people become successful, help other people make money, help other people change their lives is a very good feeling. So that's another reason I do it as well. Hopefully that makes sense. Uh, either Rick Ross or Philip Marco. But actually, that's a good example, because Rick Ross doesn't be like, okay, I'll just rap and do my own stuff. If I just focus on my career and everything. And yeah, he'll make a lot of money, but eventually burn out. But he's teaching other people the game. He's bringing up other artists. He got Meek Mill. He got Wale. He got all these other artists under him that's making him money too. So do the same thing. Let's see. How about one more session for the mobile blueprint group? One more session about what? What else do you want to hear? Uh, let's see. What results do you have so far in running the blood pressure campaign on GDN? I do not have profit on GDN yet. It has been not very successful as of yet. Still working on it, but I would highly advise you to run it on Facebook. I'll keep you guys posted, but at this point, yeah, I'm glad you actually mentioned that. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely run the blood pressure campaign, really, and the refi stuff on Facebook, more so than Google at the moment. Let's see. Do you use keywords targeting for the blood pressure campaign? No, I did use keywords. I did use keywords for GDN. Start off with keywords. You need to build a list of offers in your network. Yeah, I will. I just need somebody to work there and manage it. So, all right. Any other questions before we close out? So, like I said, the Skype group, still gonna be there. Definitely feel free to, ask questions there. Ask what you want. I didn't mean to get on you too bad, Alethea, but man, you was like, it was was like, super basic stuff like that. I mean, I'm glad you got your help, but we want to try to keep it productive for everybody. So, for if you want, for questions where you need like our expertise or our opinion, then by all means, definitely ask that. But if it's something like, well, how to do something super basic, YouTube or Google is your friend. But yeah, we'll start a Skype group. And the members area. And like I said, we're going to be totally renovating the members area over the next couple of weeks, in preparation for actually launching this as a product. And so I'm going to be adding some more stuff too as well, like in addition to just these recordings of the that we of these webinars. I'm going to be recording some other stuff as well, to kind of fill in some of the gaps and the kind of, I mean, like it was like more than a week in between all these sessions. So like if I was working on a campaign, like a lot of stuff elapsed, kind of since last time. But then a lot of times I didn't really have a chance to go back and focus on it because I had to move on to the next thing. So so I've actually already recorded some of them, but I'm gonna go back and I'm going to I mean, you'll see, but it'll be a nice, more like smooth flowing step by step type of thing. And I think you'll like it, but it's gonna take a little bit of time to put that together. But you will be the beneficiaries of that. Obviously, you will get the course. You won't have to pay for it. And so you'll get it before everybody else actually. What kind of landing page are you using for the blood pressure campaign on GDN? I was using the same type of one that we used before. Which one? Where's it at here? Yeah, I was using the exact same one from Facebook. I don't have it here. Shit. But it was the one where like had the little clip from the video sales letter, and they had like a headline on the top and a call to action at the bottom. I don't have the page right now. But also, I'm actually testing it too because I did some new ads that are really explicit, like watch the video or whatever. So I'm testing it a little bit of direct linking as well. See if I still haven't totally determined if the landing page even works better. I know you only run mobile on Google and Facebook, but have you ever tried AirPush, Jump Tab, etc.? Do you know anyone who has made the others work? I do know some other people that have made it work before, but like this was a couple years ago. Like I don't know, what's going on with it right now. I honestly don't. So at the moment, like currently, no. Hey man, you're gonna have a get together for your people and the Black Hat Media Buying Orders Mobile training in Vegas. Yeah, I think I will do that. I think that's a good idea. I'll have some type of something. I have a little something. That's a good idea. Do you know algorithm changed recently in Facebook? Not sure about what part of the algorithm you're talking about, but I haven't really noticed anything. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Again, you know how to get in touch with me. You know how to get answers through the group, a Skype group, and like I said, I'm going to be I'm also going to be updating the campaigns because I don't know if for the refi campaign if I've gave out. I actually gave the last lander, but I made some changes to it. So I'll update. I'll upload the latest and greatest one. I'll give a link to the latest and greatest one. And the blood pressure, I think I gave everything there, but if not, let me know. But like I said, I would start the blood pressure one. Facebook, easy peasy, pumpkin easy. Um, got that one pretty dialed in pretty fast. So, and there's a lot of stuff that you can still do with it. I had it open pretty wide, so again, you can break it down device wise. Maybe get less volume but more profits. Test some different ads. I mean, whatever. The sky's the limit, but at least want to give you something to started with that you can make a profit with. So, especially if you're young, if you're like a newbie or you're trying to start off, I would highly recommend you start off with that. Striction BP. It's a good offer. All right. Thank you guys. Talk to you later.